Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see if this is all working. Hello, yes, looks like we're working. We're finally back. We're so back. And look, a vending machine, just like old times. It's finally not 90 degrees. So, yo, what up, Berman? Let me decide what to get here. Well, they don't have any energy drinks. I didn't have time to grab energy drink this morning, so they've got Dodecamin Stronger. We'll pass. Let's just get going. Yeah, it's an Evangelion machine as well. And we got my bike over here. Just about, here, I'll blind you guys. You've been warned. Just about sunrise, so we're gonna head up over that way, up into the mountains a little bit, through the park, and then up that hill to check out the sunrise. Top of the morning tea. How goes it? How goes it? It's a little earlier than I normally start, but it's finally not like, I don't know, 90 degrees out. 2 weeks ago, it was still too hot to stream. Oh, look, ducks. Look at all them ducks. Let me see if I can get a closer look at the ducks without scaring them. A wild pack of Subaru. Oh my! Bro, it's not that serious. I just walked past them. They're like freaking out. These are the rumored ducks at the park. They're free. You could just take them. So we should have some good views of Mount Fuji behind us as we walk up, but then once we get up into the hills over there, it should be really nice. This is just a nice little park near me. Probably people will filter in because YouTube doesn't do alerts and I wasn't able to ping everybody, so I had to ride my bike over here. I'm trying to remember the path. I think it's over this way. Yeah. Basically, as long as you head over that way, you'll get up there. This is a local park and baseball stadium. We're finally touching grass again. How's the sound? Is it okay? My clip-on mic died, so it's all ambient from the phone right now. I hope it's all right. Sounds fine? Nice. Yeah, it's a beautiful blue day. No wind. Not too cold. Maybe 50 degrees. No clouds. Fuji should be very much visible today. So basically, once we climb up there, it'll be Fuji off to the right, and then you'll be able to see the ocean too. Yeah, I remember this spot. Glad to be back hiking around. I have to plan some more trips. Yeah, let's go over to the road here. lot of birds. And we are 23.3 meters above sea level. Oh, there you go. Let me see if I can zoom in on that for you. That's such a cool backdrop. I'll probably need to upgrade my phone or camera here soon to do better live streams so you can have better quality, because it looks amazing from here. Basically, we're going up that hill back there. See if I can do like a reverse shot here so you're not staring into the sun. Fuji shows up there. But yeah, I'm walking right into the sun, so I think you guys probably don't want to be doing that. Maybe not. I got my new Spice and Wolf shirt from the Collaboration Cafe as well. Still rice fields out here. It's all secondary growth after they harvested it. Just make sure not to film people. Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. It's that easy to not film people. Cool temple here. Yeah, good morning. Yo, what up? Let me see if I can swap it. There we go. Yeah, I just don't want you guys to be like staring into the sun. Morning, Gnuff. Morning, Joar. Oh, damn, that's a nice car, I think. Oh, that's is that a Ferrari? I'm not sure. Anyway, there's Mount Fuji. Again, you'll be able to see it better. Can't stick for the stream, but it's, yeah. Glad to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I think you're out. Come on, my mustache? Probably. I'm a little sniffly early in the morning. The mustache has a mind of its own. Yeah, that's Mount Fuji. So we'll be able to get a really, really good view of it from the top here, but there's also a ridge line all around the back there that we've gone hiking on a little bit before as well. It's just about Mikan season. So we're just kind of walking through early morning town here. This is basically like the outskirts of Odawara. Not quite the city, but comfy. Let's see, what do we got? Old school style machines. Anything good? I think we've probably reviewed these machines before. Nothing worth mentioning. Yeah, if you walk out this way, you can get a better view of the mountains. Out across the fields. I don't have my map, so I'm just playing it by ear. Ohayou gozaimasu. I always avoid filming people. Yeah, it's crazy. Such a huge area, but yeah, this is literally like maybe 10 minutes from my house. 10-20 minutes by bike. and you get this amazing view. This year was one of the latest that Fuji got a white top. That mountain right in front of us there, that's Myoji-Gatake, which we've hiked a few times. So if you see those, I'm not sure if you can see the line of power lines there, but you can almost see my house from here. Almost. So we're just kind of taking this little path. A lot of people out in the morning taking walks and stuff. I also have not forgotten the 2,500 sub getting the robot video. I just haven't been able to get approval from any of the robot places to actually film. So there's one where you can do robot fights, and I thought it would be cool to fight one of my mods, Pika. I don't think he's up. It's too early for him. He lives in Japan too. But I was thinking that would be a cool one to do. You know, mod fight. But I haven't been able to get a hold of them to actually get approval to film. Gozaimasu. Oh, it's cool. You can see the sun behind me is making me cast a huge shadow. We're still gonna head up that way. We need to make a turn here at some point. Yeah, I love this kind of place. Big wide open fields. Let's see. Huh. This looks like an interesting path, but it's straight into the sun. Let's keep going a little bit. That's not a path that's not straight into the sun. I think I'd get blind doing that one. But since this is the Hakone area, there's a lot of cars and stuff, people who come by to bring their nice cars up into the mountains over there. That's where all the initial D races and things are. Yeah, it's very blinding. I was up there maybe a month and a half ago with my dad. He came to visit, and we were gonna rent motorcycles, but his international driver's license permit was expired by like a week or something, so we just rented a car instead. If you come visit, make sure your international driver's license is fully updated, because you cannot update it once you get here. But my work has been very, very busy recently. I got called into Tokyo like 2 times last week. Normally I'm full remote, but every time I get out, they pull me back in. So off to our right is the ocean. But there's a bunch of little paths up that hill, and once you get up that hill, you get a really nice overlook. And I brought my big backpack with me because I'm going to do shopping on the way back. Yo, what up? Yeah, I always go full remote. I mean, the thing is it's because I'm a manager and I'm like running projects and stuff now. So they want me to interface and like meet clients and stuff, and It's always a bit of a pain. Nah, you couldn't chat GPT my work. It's like, most of the time when I'm doing stuff, it's like back and forth in Japanese, like bilingual meetings and things. That crow's got something. Literally suffering from success. Oh yeah, what up, Doni? Check out behind us. For anybody who just joined the stream, we got a great view of Mount Fuji. But we're gonna climb up the hill back that way. And then we'll have an even better view, because off to the side here is the ocean. And so once you get up over this way, you'll be able to see both. Yeah, you gotta synchronize synergies with the clients and push dynamic. What's the buzzwords these days? It's like push dynamic. And I don't even know. It's always in Japanese for me. Don't get wobbled. We will never get wobbled. Thankfully, my job does not involve like drinking with clients. Although I say that, and I was literally just at a bar on Thursday to meet a client, but it wasn't like mandatory drinking. It was like a fancy bar. It sucked. I hated it. I hate going to like fancy dress code places. I got hit with a dress code violation. It was nuts. We took this fancy client to the Tokyo American Club. Yeah, this area is pretty famous for mikan. So they make mikan-shu, which is like tangerine alcohol. It's not like wine, but it's kind of like a liqueur. It's very good. So when we go up into the hills over there, you'll see a bunch of mikan trees. Last time I was over here, one of the farmers gave me a ride back down, and they gave me like 2 bags full of oranges. Yeah, because, okay, so I wasn't wearing the Spice and Wolf t-shirt, right? Hold on. I was wearing this hoodie, but I was wearing like a normal shirt, and I had dress pants on, and I thought I looked fine because it was just like, you know, tech bro, marketing guy stuff, right? So I was like, that's fine. It should be fine. Nobody cares. It's like not a suit and tie event, right? But it's not that I don't drink, it's just I don't like particularly enjoy drinking to excess. Like I'll drink if there's good food, but I don't just like go out drinking. Like that's not an idea of a good time to me. You know what I mean? But they were like, "Excuse me, sir, we have a dress code," and they took my hoodie and gave me a suit jacket to wear. It was very funny. Nobody cared. Like the client didn't care. I didn't care. We're going back up into the hills over there, so you gotta follow the road a bit. Cherry liqueur, that sounds really good. Yeah, it's getting just about to be the time in Japan where they'll be making nigori sake. That's a big piece of bamboo. Which is like the rough sake. In Japan, it's just called nihonshu, right? Which is like rice wine. What people call sake in the States. But nigori sake, you don't really find in America too often. It's kind of like the raw, unfiltered. It's really, really good. You only typically get it from the first press. I am walking straight into the sun. That's a pretty cool view with the road there, just heading straight towards Fuji. Let me turn my brightness up. I can't see chat. Yeah, it's 7 a.m. Yeah, there are people who legit like don't drink. The drinking culture in Japan is not quite as extreme as people make it out to be. There's the concept of nomikai, which is like a quote-unquote drinking party, but they're really just excuses to like go to a place that has food and alcohol. It's not like they take you to a bar. And I've never actually been forced to go to a nomikai, either in college or otherwise. There should be a path that leads to the left here. Sorry, I'm blinding you guys. Trying to remember this spot. Yeah, let me swap it so you have a decent view instead of the sun. There we go. Yeah, so you guys can watch me squinting and look at Mount Fuji behind you. Yeah, there should be a path off to the left eventually. Yeah, I see. Maybe if I had gotten up a little earlier and we started the stream at like 6:10-ish, it'd be easier to see. But, oh well. And then we'll do more Valkyrie Chronicles tomorrow. I think we're almost done with the game. But there's a bunch of post-game content and squad stories and stuff too, so the streams will continue. Still gotta find the next one to do. I was looking at Metaphor Re-Phantasmio, or however you say it. Might be a little topical, but some people were saying they wanted to see old games, and then I did promise Kirsha I'd do something. Okay, now I can swap it. So it's not blinding. Question with the tradition of going to drink with your boss still a thing. It's not as much of a thing. For sure, back in the day, it used to be way more of a thing. Oh, this is a cool spot. I love these little train crossings. Alright, now we're going to start hiking up. It's not as much of a thing anymore. There's been some, especially after COVID, there was a lot of pushback against, mandatory drinking and all that. It was never literally mandatory, but it kind of felt like it to people. Yeah, they're very quintessentially Japanese. And I hope I don't lose signal going through this tunnel. Yeah, you always get a big Makoto Shinkai vibe from those. He's gotten a bit predictable, unfortunately. You're never really going to get something as out there or hard hitting as 5 centimeters a second. And he's just kind of been doing the same bit with Kimi no Nawa, Weathering with You. They follow the same beats now, which is understandable. He made a shit ton of money from those compared to 5 centimeters a second in his earlier, more experimental stuff. I think it was like Voices from a Lost Star or something. It was one of the earlier ones. They're really good. Hyper depressing, but really good. Let's see. We're just kind of ambling ever upward, taking which other path leads further up that hill. Nice little local park. Rare for one of these to have actual grass. Yeah, wouldn't you believe we're only about an hour and a half outside Tokyo by bullet train? That's comfy. Let's see. Here's the sign. Nakagawa Plum Orchard, bus stop, Zuinji. Well, let's just go up this way. I wouldn't until you said by bullet train. Yeah, that is the caveat. But that's one of the reasons I picked to live here, is because Odawara Station is a 20-minute train ride from me, and Odawara Station has a bullet train stop. So technically, to get to Tokyo, it's only one change. Like one train change. And then the ticket, I mean, one way, back and forth is like 6,000 yen. Which is expensive. With cost of living adjustment, you can just think of that as 60 bucks. But if you're gonna spend a day in Tokyo, it's like, it's not that bad. Spending 6,000 yen feels like spending 60 bucks to me. Oh, that's a really cool tree. Look at that. There's the temple. Ohayou gozaimasu. Yeah, there's a bunch of switchback roads there. I don't think there's a yearly pass for the bullet train, but there are commuter passes. Not many people commute by bullet train, though. Yeah, here's some of the mikan orchards. There are normal train commuter passes, though. When was this all built? I'm not sure. It's pretty old. It's at least 60, 70 years old, if not older. At least. I mean, Odawara itself has been around for centuries and centuries. I mean, you can probably see the castle once we get up there. And that's real old. So I have to be careful picking roads here because some of them are private property. I think the castle is like from the 1400s or something. We're just kind of working our way up. Excuse me. There's your sniff of the day. What's really cool and that stands out is that there's all these bamboo forests, which you never see in the States, really. We're just barely gaining some elevation now. Sorry, you're gonna be blind there for a second. And then obviously I'm not gonna go film in a graveyard or anything, so try to avoid pointing the camera that way too much. But if I remember, I mean, in the VODs you can see, I think it was almost exactly a year ago, we did a hike like this. And there's some twisty-turny paths up through here. Yeah, I think this is one of them. Well, that's Tachi Kinshi, which means thou canst not go in. No entry. But this, I don't know. Yeah, it's just about time for harvesting these. A lot of these trees are kind of privately owned, so people will live further down and just pay somebody to pick the fruit for them. I don't think I've ever been on this path. That's kind of cool. Kind of man-made waterfalls out here. Bamboo and abandoned buildings. I assume that the fruit that falls off the tree is like you could take it, but I'm not going to. Just out of like, I don't know. Feels like a little bit of a gray area. Oh, okay. So this was kind of like a little side path. Interesting. That looks like it goes to somebody's house. But now we've got a more proper road. But as you can see, not many people come up here. This hasn't been swept or cleaned at all. Kind of a really cool view of the bamboo behind us. Let me check my battery real quick. Okay, we're still good. Yeah, I love the nature sounds. Yeah, the answer is not much. Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate this year, I think due to the underwater volcano thing from 2 years ago. I forget the name of it, that really big one. There was still a bunch of water in the air. So, oh wow, I think we can get up there too. We didn't really have a winter, or we didn't really have an autumn. We just skipped straight to winter. Oh, there's your first view of the ocean. We'll get a little higher up though. Up that away. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, look at this. I don't think I've been here before. This looks like a cart line. Yeah. It's like a little rail system, probably for sending stuff up on a little, like, powered cart or something. There must be like more trees up here. They send the fruit down. Let me see if we could spot the castle from up here. We should be able to see it. It's just in downtown Odawara, which is right over there. And are you an RAUG? I'm not taking the ride down. Oh well, now there's a framed shot. Wow. That's dead on. Look at that. Castle might be hard to see from here. Let's get some more elevation. I think it must be set up for trees up here or something. I wonder if anyone still uses it though. I think there's the answer to that. It's broken. Or no, maybe it's a path so you can walk over? I'm not sure what the point of that is. Smells like something up here. I mean, there is something here, but it's like a Mizuda no mono ka. It's a monocar? Can't be used still. There's no way. This whole area looks abandoned. Now this is a cool clearing. But it looks like somebody did come through here and chop down some of the weeds, so maybe? Let's see if I can get a view of Fuji and the coastline from here. Might walk back down and go further over to the right. There we go. Yeah, we still need to get a little higher up. To get a better view. So we shall return. We'll go down and then go back over to the right a little more. I don't think there's going to be anything up further here. and I'm walking on bamboo shoots. Monorail, monorail. Second sniff. Will it help us out? Will it help our lazy slobs? You'll be provided comfy jobs. Oh, you can see there's Oshima out in the coast there. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. You see right there. Yeah, that's an island. Way, way out there. It's super clear today. That's another island off the coast. Maybe you guys can see it from the zoom, but there should be the castle like right over here somewhere. It's like Where's Waldo, but for a castle. Now we just have to be careful not to eat shit on the way down. Maybe they do still use this track. It doesn't look completely rusted out. Oh yeah, if you're not a member and not a part of the Discord, you can become one. And you'll get alerts when streams go live. Remember to like the stream, share the stream, forfeit all material possessions to the stream. All that good stuff. All right, let's keep going. Oh, there's another track, so I guess these are somewhat common. Yeah, there's some nice fog, but it's super, super clear today. Sometimes, even from this distance, like Fuji will be covered in clouds, or it's hard to get a good shot of it, so. Wow. Now this is abandoned. You can see the kudzu vine everywhere. What is that? Is that like, it just kind of grows over the road. It looks like it's being held up. Maybe it's not kudzu. Maybe it's like it was originally something else. Maybe like grapes or something, but it looks completely abandoned or grown over. Imagine jumping into that. And no thank you desu. No thank you desu. Kiwis? Probably too cold for that, right? Don't kiwis need a little more warmth? What's really cool is because we're so close to Fuji here, you'll be just turning around a corner and get a really nice view of it. Poked. I'm not sure what these are or where they came from. Are those mangoes? Certainly not. Pears? I'm not sure. There aren't really monkeys around here either. Potatoes? I don't think so. Kind of just littering the ground. This has just turned into Guess the Fruit stream. It's kind of interesting that there's such a wide road up here, even though it's clear that not many people use it. Prime real estate for yokai sighting, very true. Yo, what up, Jay? Here, you just joined just in time for a great view of Fuji here. Well, it does look like there are people doing stuff here. Oh, this looks like a little bit more of a maintained area. Let's see, do we want to go up or do we want to go over? Odds that we can see something from up there. That is cheating. Let's see if we can go up. You can see, this is an interesting thing about Japanese roads. When the incline reaches a certain point, they put those little circles on the road for grip, so you don't fall off and die. Oh, this is a cool path. Hopefully I don't lose signal up here. Oh, this is a cool path. A little bit of an ominous dark forest vibe, but I'm here for it. Find the halflings. Jeez, this is an incline. This is probably a 25 degree slope. It's steep. There you go, there's the sun coming through the bamboo. Very nice. Yeah, I would not want to be up here if it's raining. But look at how the trees have just grown over the whole thing. Dare we? Looks like there's a clearing up here. I'm going to be very careful walking on this. Go higher up. There's always trees in the way. Trying not to break somebody's stuff. So let's go back and keep going up a little more. There's some big mikan. Yeah, the paving seems to be really well done. I wonder if that's residue from a spray or some kind of blight on the tree. Doesn't look like, well, maybe some kind of mold. Gotta be careful going down these steps. They're not persimmons. They're mikan. Basically tangerines. Persimmons are a little shinier on the outside. They don't have the dappled or dimpled exterior. Might not show up on the camera. I mean, I assume you can get up that hill, but I don't know. I think I've been here before. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've been here before. If I run into the same guy, that would be funny. Now this looks maintained. So I guess there's plots, and some people maintain their plots and some people don't. Yeah, I think I didn't have my new Wi-Fi provider the first time I streamed this, so it should be steadier compared to last time. And because it's actually yeah, kaki. And because it's actually cold, my phone isn't instantaneously overheating and dying. Like it was for the last 7 months. Yeah, it's been nice and smooth so far, which is good. I love the sound of the bamboo blowing in the trees. That's just a sound you don't hear in the forests in America. This is wholly unique to Asia. Oh, interesting. Where are you from? There's a lot of Portuguese influences in Japan too. Dutch and Portuguese from the traders. Portugal. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I have a lot of viewers from Argentina recently. Whew. That's cool. I mean, every time you turn around here, it's just another fantastic view. So from here you can kind of see how the whole Odawara area is this big open plain with a river that runs through the center and then down into the bay between these mountains. So it makes sense, it's like a big flat open area. Let's see if we can get even more elevation. Walking back might be a pain, but that's what I'm here for. That's why we're out touching grass. I much prefer outdoor hiking like this to walking around the city. There's a photon research facility? That must be an Evangelion reference. Potentially. Yeah, look. There's a metal plate here just for grip. Different wall style. Yeah, it must have been built at a different time. You're getting quite up into it now. Well, at least the walk back is all downhill. Mazinger Z, Yep, that right there. Let me see if I can zoom in at the top. Right there, that's the ridge line of, a little bit too far, of Myojingatake, where I've climbed that mountain like 30 times now. So many Heelys. Nah, dude, I don't want to die. I like living. Somebody might actually be up here. There's some crates stacked. And those look like they would blow over in the wind, so. They may be harvesting shortly. These look pretty ripe. I'm still zoomed in. Yeah, that would be great content precisely once. Man, I never get tired of looking at Mount Fuji though. That's just ridiculous. Also, oh, did I say what up, Gruff? What up, Gruff? Yeah, I heard that there was some, that might actually be an off-gassing. It might actually be. It is still technically active. Oh, if you turn around, you can just barely see the ocean from here too, behind the old shack. But I think we're almost at the top for what we can reasonably climb here. But this spot looks like somebody's taking good care of it. Like the branches, the fruit-bearing branches are propped up so they don't fall over. And these look really nice. Look at how orange that is. Oh wow, look at that. That's a ridiculous amount of fruit. That's hundreds and hundreds. Yeah, it seems like some people take really good care of them, and then some people just kind of grow them and take what they get. Sometimes the crows get into them though. Oh, I love that you can hear the train go by. Now that's a view. It's only been, what, like an hour since we started? How goes it with you lads? I have not checked in on chat. Yeah, but I don't want to steal fruit. I ain't no fruit thief. Like I said, the last time I was up here, one of the farmers gave me a ride back down this road in his truck, and then took me to his house and gave me like 3 bags of mikan that I was not able to finish. Just a very nice guy. I kept saying, no, there's no way I can eat that many, and they just kept giving them to me. Take a quick breather here. No glitching, very nice. I think they're a different cultivar. They're like the same family, but a different like type, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. Excuse me. Guess we'll just keep going until we run out of path here. We're almost at the top, I think. It'll probably be a little bit of a shorter stream today. There's a view of the ocean now. Now that we're high enough up there. From here, we should be able to see the castle. Should. I don't quite see it. Now let's keep going. Well, we've run out of hill. It seems. Let's see, what does this say? It says, cannot read. But this looks like a good cutout. I think if you go any higher, the trees will always be in the way. There's no way people drive on this. No way. Look at this path. This is ridiculous. License revoked. No. Not my heckin' license, Reno. Ain't no way somebody has ever driven on this. Alright, this is cool. So if you look, here's Fuji. And then if we slowly pan through the trees, you can see just a cutout of the ocean there. But look at this road. I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, look at that. That's ridiculous. The sun is a deadly laser. Probably should have worn sunscreen. I hope I don't get toasted. My delicate complexion can't handle it. For as much as I go hiking, I never tan. Curse my Irish genes. That's a cool tree too. Alright, we'll walk up this bend and see if there's anything, and then find a good spot to chill for a bit. Catch up on the IRL plans. And then I'll head back before I die. But I don't think there's going to be any openings up here. We're kind of going around the back of the hill now. But I could be wrong. Maybe there's a really good clearing up here. Cough. Thank you. They are really good, huh? You say imagine delivering tofu, but that's like right around this area, the actual initial D spot. I've seen tofu delivery shop tricked out AE86s like around here. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Oh, I've been here before. Oh, there was a signal hiccup. Yeah, we are kind of getting out of signal range here. Potentially. I came back. I mean, I think I would have to go a lot further to get into Tokyo Prefecture from here. But let me see if I can point it out. Right down that valley line, if you can see, let me see if I can point it. Mount Fuji's there. Right there, there's a little path that goes through the mountains. If you hike over there or drive through there, you'll cross over into, I think, Yamanashi Prefecture. Oh, okay, here's the spot. Here's the spot. Here we go. Okay. If I hold you guys up here, start over here. Make sure I'm angled right. Yeah, angled down a little bit. And then pan. There you go. That ought to be a view. True, but we're not too far out. All of those mountains there, I have no signal at all. That's why I want Starlink Mini. Hold on, let me get a clip for Elon. Hi Elon, hi Starlink team. It's me, your boy, and a day tripper, out here in Japan, rural Japan. I'm asking my chat to clip this. Please send me Starlink Mini in Japan. Please, please, please. I want to do through hiking here, out in the middle of nowhere, please. Thank you. Starlink Mini in Japan, please, thank you. Oh, thanks for tuning in, guys. I really like this part of Japan. I really like this area. My house is literally like right there. You can actually see it from there. Like that bridge right there is one that you have to drive over to get back to my side, and then that square building, I don't know if you can see it, it's like there. That's like the power plant that's like right next to my house. And from here you can see out to the coastline. This mountain view broke me. I was not prepared. They localized my scenic view. See, they should adapt the Japanese countryside for the average tourist. They should just put a filter over Mount Fuji. It's too imposing. They can't handle it. Oh no, you can get lost. Like as soon as you go down a little bit, all the other mountains cover up Mount Fuji and you can't see it at all. Yo, what up, Seth? Yeah, we got a great view today. I don't know if you saw, but I'll do another pan for the people. But if I hold you guys up here, you can see Fuji and then all the way. And there's the ocean. We call that a pan for the people. It looks like it put Fuji everywhere, so can you? So true, so real and true. But like, here's the thing. These, like, you see all these ridgelines and like the smaller mountains that are right in front of Fuji? I would love to do through hiking and camping on those, but I can't because we have no signal over there. Like, just none. It goes completely gone. It's just absolutely 100% gone. Nothing you can do about it. But if I had Starlink Mini on a backpack, I could mount it, and then as long as I got a view to the sky, I would have high-speed internet. And so as long as I stay up on the ridgeline, then I'd be fine, and we could do camping, like literally 12-hour stream of just like hiking through the mountains, setting up a camp, all that good stuff. That would be so cool. I really want to do that. And I have yet to summit, I think that's Mount Hakone. You can see right there. I have not summited Mount Hakone yet. There's 2 of them. But I've hit, like, personally, I've climbed a lot of these mountains over here, but I haven't been able to stream them. And I also have I have a mountain climber friend. I'm gonna hang out with him at the end of December, actually. He's a Buddhist monk who's also a huge otaku. And he does first ascent, like he's a mountaineer, like a legit mountaineer. He does first ascents of mountains in the Himalayas. And I'm hanging out with him near Kamaket, like for a New Year's party thing. And if I could go climbing with him, that would be awesome. Have I been assaulted by an animal yet? No, but I came close. I'll just start walking back. Like, I might as well just rumbling, like crashing through the woods. And there are bears up there, theoretically. And it came up to the path, and I kind of yelled at it, you know, to make myself known, and it darted off. But it made a lot of noise. Too much for a deer, too much for a boar. The signal cut out? Yeah. There must be a dead spot back there. Are we back? No, but. Okay, so let me restart my story then. So, when I was climbing, we did an overnight stream a few months back. And as I was climbing up the mountain on the way back, I heard like a rumbling in the woods. And it was too big to be a deer, too big to be a boar. And there are bears up there. And it came up to the path, and I kind of yelled at it to make myself known, like make my presence known, as you do. And it darted off into the woods. But then, like not 5 minutes later, whatever it was, legit charged at the path through the trees. There was a bunch of brush, so I couldn't see it. But it charged through the trees, like came right up to the path. And I like yelled, like threw my hands up, took a big step towards the path. And it turned back and darted off, but I'm like 90% sure it was a bear. 90% sure. Because deer don't come back to a path when they know there's something there. Boars don't generally do that. But a bear will do that. Do we try and get up here? Is this even possible? This could be a really good clear view here. Let's see. I don't want to fall and eat shit though. Oh, that's not secure. Okay, we got it. We got it. Oh, this wasn't worth it at all. This wasn't worth it at all. You can't see Mount Fuji. That was, well, good job. We did it. 0 out of 10, not worth. I guess I'll just walk down this way rather than eat shit on that again. Maybe you can get... Yeah, it's that big tree. Yeah. Damn, get that big ass tree out the caption. Watch, this pole is probably gonna say private property, stay out or something. It must be like a feeder system, sprinkler system. But it looks like they cleared all the trees out from here, like all the Mekong. Cut them down. I wonder if they like regrow them or something. It is quite muddy up here. Yeah, I don't think it's that big tree, that guy hogging all the dang sunlight. How selfish can you be? 300 years, it's too early. Bro, talk about cheating. 300-year head start, this is bullshit. Yeah. I may have gotten into myself into a bit of a predicament here. Getting up here was one thing, but I really don't want to fall down. Might be a bit of a sticky wicket. Okay, let's be careful. Okay. 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 Oh, I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Yeah. All right. I lived. Maybe that was ill-advised. But that's just the kind of crazy shenanigans we get up to here on Japan Day Tripper. Oh shit, okay. I'm at 15% battery. So let's get a nice view and end the stream. There we go. Here's a nice, look at that tree framing. All right, I'm gonna sign out. Been about an hour and a half. I'm gonna send you guys to Kirsha, okay? That's my setup. So I think she's still streaming. So it's gonna be a complete vibe change. Oh, I hear some people coming. Oh, there's people up here. Anyway, I'll end the stream here, so. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's good to be back on IRL. We'll do more IRL later. And yeah. See you later, guys. Be nice to Kirsha. Tell her I said, yo, what up? Ah, そっちか。